All right, guys. Hey, we're here at the Huntsville Prison Museum. We're going to get a chance to go inside and actually document and explore some of the artifacts that they have inside there. And we get to actually see the execution chair that laid 361 souls to rest inside the prison system here in Huntsville, Texas. So again, guys, hey, listen, smash that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in there. One of the employees is actually getting the keys to unlock the prison cell. We get to go hang out in there. So, hey, Tyler, you want to go in there with me? Oh, that's creepy. I see it from right here. That is creepy. But yeah, I'm going to check this out. Holy crap. Wow. That is creepy.
That's it.
Surreal, man. It's very, very surreal.
It is the one.
How long have y'all had this here?
What?
The
Here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, since 89.
Really?
It was boxed up and crated in 81. So it stayed in the death chamber till 1981.
And it's still owned by the Texas Department of Criminal Justice.
Correction.
Wow. How many people have actually died?
361 men.
361.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. On this very chair.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 361. No women were ever executed. There was a woman who was on death row, but she had her sentence commuted to life. But no women were ever executed in the chair.
Wow. That is insane. This is actually really, really creepy. How many volts were they using on this thing?
Well, they'll start out with 1,800 volts for about 30 seconds, and then they'll roll it down to 500 volts for about 2 minutes. Then they would roll it back up to 1,300 volts for about another 30 seconds. Then roll it back down to 500 volts for another 2 minutes or so. Then they'd roll it back up to 800 volts for about another 30 seconds. And then they'd roll it down for another 500 volts for about another 2 minutes.
Oh my goodness. All right. So is it true? I mean, I've heard, I don't know if it's true or not. You might know the story behind it. The first day of its inception in the Texas prison system, that they executed 8 people in one day. Is that true? 5. Okay, so it was 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the first night they executed 5 people.
Yikes. And when was the first execution on this thing carried out?
When was what now?
The first execution?
It was in 1924. I don't remember the specifics of the person's crime, but there were, I'm pretty certain there were 5 the first time they exercised the chair. And of course, the chair was not, the myth is that, when they energized the chair, all the lights in the prison and all the lights in the hospital would dim, and that's not true. And the reason it's not true, because it had its own generation system, so it was generator powered. So when they charged the chair, it just strictly came straight from the generator. It wasn't set up on the main lines.
Was this the original panel?
Yes.
Wow. That's and all these straps, are all these straps the original to this chair?
I can't say that they're original. They probably are not. There's probably some that have been replaced. But you know, when you exercise 361 executions and I'm sure there's been some wear and tear from that, but for the most part, everything's original on there. I can't say for certain that all the leather. I'd be willing to bet that it's not because of the length of time it was used in service from 24 to 1964. The headgear, though, the metal fan that you see at the top, and the metal fan that you see down with the left leg where they had the connectivity, that's original.
Wow. Wow.
And the scissors over here that they use to shave the head, those clippers right there, that's original. And then the sponge that they would soak in saline water, they were dead within the first 30 seconds, 10 seconds, or 2 minutes later. I can't say, nor can anybody else, because they didn't check the body until after they went through their procedures.
Wow.
Yeah.
David, you gave me an awesome insight, you know, and the opportunity to come in here and record such a thing is amazing. So I don't know if anybody's ever been able to get the opportunity to do what I just did. I did bring a lot of my equipment with me because I do a lot of paranormal investigations, and so I did bring an SLS camera. And whenever these lights go dim, I like to do a sweep.
If you want to walk through here with that, that's fine with me.
I got you. But yeah, again, being able to see this up close, because I'm going to go to the walls unit after this, and I'm going to do a quick video over there as well, and then we're going to go over there to Joe Bird Cemetery.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm not going to try to go out there at night. No way. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, I believe that there are spirits, good and bad spirits. I believe in that, and but I've never experienced any in here. I've never experienced in any prison. I've worked with some people that have experienced. They said they experienced some paranormal stuff over at the old prison system over there at the walls where you're going to go. I'm not in a position to say they're right or they're wrong, but you know, I just
can't confirm nor deny.
That's correct.
I'm with you on that. So I'm about seeking the truth, you know, but you know, getting a little bit of background on this, you know, and actually going to visit the actual, you know, location where these prisoners met their end and laid to rest, you know, and you know where they stayed. Is something that I wanted to captivate the audience with. But that is absolutely just, it's surreal, you know, to see this up close. So, and I definitely appreciate you giving me the chance to do this. But this is definitely something nuts. So, but yeah, David, I'm just going to do a few things, you know. I'm just going to do I wanted to tour this place, you know. I want to be able to check things out. So that's what we've been doing. This is surreal. You know, this is crazy.
Yep.
But yeah, again, I thank you so much for letting me come out here and check this out. So guys, smash that like button, and please, you know, if this doesn't earn a subscribe, I don't know what the hell will. So you guys, 361 souls pass through this chair, and we're going to go to the place where they house the prisoners and where they were laid to rest after they met their end here. So this is crazy. Again, guys, I love you, but you got to like and subscribe to my channel, man. Bring you more of this. But yeah, guys, Old Sparky, located here in the Huntsville Prison Museum, Huntsville, Texas. Is this the original control panel that you were talking about?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. So it says, maybe I can zoom in on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe not. I can't really grab that. It says 1800 volts, 15 seconds. Then it says 500 volts, 30 seconds. 1200 volts, 15 seconds, and back to 500 volts, 60 seconds. 1800 volts, I figured you'd be dead almost instantly on that.
You know, like I say, they didn't do an assessment after the first joke.
Wow. That's crazy, guys. That's awesome. Old Sparky. All right, we're going to be headed over to the walls unit here in a few minutes. be able to actually get some background on that location as well before we actually head to the actual cemetery where the inmates were laid to rest after beating old Sparky here. And not to mention along others with the modern execution methods that they have put in place. It's crazy. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. That's a bucket. It's a piss bucket.
That was their escape method.
Yeah, that didn't work, did it?
Over the rail onto the inmates.
Is it raining? That's not rain. Guys, that was crazy. We just got through going inside the Huntsville Prison Museum here in Huntsville, Texas. We got to interview the former warden. Told us a lot about the execution chair that they had there. That was called Old Sparky. Learned that 361 inmates met their end on that chair, which is crazy. So we're here now. We're just trying to wrap up a little bit. What the hell? Oh, I see a dummy up there in the window. That scared the hell out of me at first. I was like, what the hell?
That's not a dummy, that's a sticker dummy.
That's not a sticker. That's a dummy.
I'm looking at two dummies.
Oh, you're the dummy. I'm not dummy. They're dummies.
Shit over here.
Every like is one cheeseburger in the bowl for the great gut behind the camera.
The great gut behind the camera. It's like, is that
There's a little hole on the side where you could put a straw and drink all of his little liquids.
That's what they said, to bring your cereal bowls down from upstairs, right?
Been up there that long, it's rusted and falling apart.
What the hell was
Hey,
this
don't
thing?
touch it, Dad. Keep off.
Syrup kettle?
That's all for one serving for Jason. One pancake gets that much syrup.
One pancake.
That's how you get this.
Oh. Okay, guys. Let's go ahead and head on over to the walls unit. I can't ask you guys enough to smash that like button. But that was really cool that we got a chance to go inside and actually see that thing. Ooh, he's not creepy. That is cool.
What's that? Oh no, there's a praying mantis.
Oh, why'd you do that?
Yeah, big one. Yeah.
That is huge. Pick him up. He's a huge.
Dad, I'm freaking scared. It touched me and I panicked.
There ain't nothing wrong with that guy. There's a giant praying mantis right there.
Excited.
That's just a regular praying mantis, not a ghost praying mantis.
No.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but they're scary
It's
fast.
all a trick of the light. It's camera angles.
Come on, come on.
Paid actor.
Go.
Yeah.
Go, bro, go.
No praying.
He ain't going.
Oh, yeah, that was this movie.
Go,
He
bro,
ain't gonna
go,
hurt
go,
you.
Well, actually.
We're trying to get him into the book.
Dude,
And he's
that was
like,
on trailer.
why is everybody messing with me? I'm not doing anything wrong. All right. Is he safe? He's gonna. Oh, you just threw him in there. All right, that's cool
He
enough.
landed on a leaf.
She
So
goes,
see that.
long live the king.
The king.
it worked out.
So, guys, right behind me is the infamous Walls unit, established in 1849. This is the prison that actually performs the state's executions. I learned that over 361 souls passed through that chair, which is crazy. Interviewing the warden, that was insane. I never thought I got a chance or ever would get a chance to do that. We got it today. You guys hit that like button, please. Subscribe to my channel. But here we are. This is the Walls unit of Huntsville, Texas. Surreal scenery right here, guys. God, this is so creepy, guys. All right, guys, I just had to take a quick break. I wanted to upload this. We just captured on my audio. I'm going through my editing right now of the videos that I did yesterday up in Huntsville. Just was trying to edit out my videos and get things ready for posting, and I came across that very, very loud EVP in the cemetery. My brother and my daughter were well than 40 yards away from me. I could not pick them up on my mics, and it sounded like a kid came through and said, "Got killed." I don't know if that was a spiritual attachment to one of the prisoners, but that is awesome evidence I just captured. You guys tell me what you think, but I'm hearing "got killed." You decide. Guys, check this out. So we're inside the cemetery where all the prisoners that have been executed or have died in the prison system here in Huntsville have been laid to rest. This is by far the largest cemetery. It's like 20 something, like 22 freaking acres, and all I see is just nothing but lines of freaking headstones. Look at that in the background. This is creepy. It's not even nighttime. This looks weird. This is cool. Heard so much about this guy. Died by his own hand, October 11th, 1878. His bones were exhumed June 28, 1963, and removed to Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Chief Santanta? Oh, maybe I'm getting that wrong. Santanta? I don't know. I can't spell. I can't read. Wow. Who was this?
Like that whole chunk.
Allie.
Huh?
Look at what happened to this headstone.
Someone does not like little bro.
That's crazy. Now, whether or not this place is haunted, I imagine there might be some level of energy out here that could be worth looking into. But it's definitely kind of creepy, you know. I feel bad for a lot of what I'm seeing. But yeah, the old Captain Joe Bird Cemetery, which has been called Peckerwood Hill Cemetery.
Exactly. You don't know what animal here.
Where'd you?
Huntsville, Texas, guys.
Well,
Man. The headstone's way over there,
capitalized.
right behind me, which I want to go check out before we leave. That looks really, really creepy. Hey guys, Jason with No Fear Paranormal. Today was insane. We got to see the actual electric chair that sent 361 souls to the afterlife. And we actually got to go to the Walls unit that actually houses the death chamber of Texas, and went to Captain Joe Bird Cemetery, where a vast majority of the inmates that were either dying in the prison system or executed were laid to rest. You know, from seeing the execution chair up close and getting a background of its brief history, to going to the Walls unit and just doing the exterior, it's so weird, it's so dated, it looks so odd. But to see the actual cemetery in person, where all the souls that have actually died in the prison system in Texas, or it just didn't say Huntsville alone, were laid to rest if their family didn't claim them. It's wild. It's really wild. You can't put into words how to describe what you're seeing out there. It looks like a war memorial, you know, all the headstones in order, you know, or just lined up, you know, perfectly in lines almost. But when you go up to these headstones, they're just numbers. You know, a lot of them are just numbers. There's a whole lot of them that weren't even identified. And, you know, the most current ones actually did have names on them that looked like a more traditional headstone, had names on them, which were cool. But again, guys, it was just a surreal atmosphere and scenery to see what we saw today. I did set up some equipment, and, you know, out of respect, I stopped and just wanted to capture the scenery. I don't think it was an appropriate time for me to go through and try to capture any paranormal evidence, but I do plan on going back. So again, I want your guys' support. Like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you out there.